everybody. My name is Anatole. I'm a freshman in high school. I'm from Unfairness Church of Christ, and today I'm going to talk about what God says about fairness and the journey of faith. First, I would like to take a look at Luke 15. And Luke 15 includes one of my favorite parables from Jesus. It's the parable of the lost son. And this parable is a beautiful story about forgiveness, the theme being that wherever you've been or whatever sin you have committed, you can always come back to God with His open arms. But it also contains another story, a plot B, if you will, a story of what seems to be cruelty and injustice. So Luke 15, 25-32 reads, "Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. So he called one of the servants and asked him what was going on. 'Your brother has come,' he replied, 'and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has him back safe and sound.' The older brother became angry and refused to go in. So his father went out and pleaded with him. But he answered his father, 'Look, all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders. Yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours who has squandered your property with prostitutes come home, you killed a fattened calf for him.' 'My son,' the father said, 'you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we had to celebrate and be glad, because this brother of yours was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' How can the older son's father do this to him? He's been doing anything and everything his father asked of him, and all the younger son did was waste his part of the estate on crazy parties and prostitutes. How is that fair?" Before we go on, I'd like to tell you a little about myself. I am a huge soccer fan. I've been playing for about 12 years now, and I'm currently on a select team in Division I Arlington Premier League. Back in the fall, we played this team called Vitesse. Let me tell you a little about this Vitesse team. All you athletes out there know that one team that just hate playing because they play dirty and they foul a lot. Well, this was that team for me. They're a team full of hotheads. They were running their mouths the whole game, fouling us, cheap-shotting us, talking back to the ref, yelling at us, all around playing a very, very dirty game. Now my team, Texas Development Academy, or TDA, was playing a great game. We stayed focused and didn't talk back to the ref or to the other players. But finally, in the last minute, our defender missed a header and the test team broke for our defense. The hot-headed team full of jerks won 1-0. Why did it have to end like that? Why did the bad guys have to win? How is that fair? Life's a little like that. My story in Luke 15. We try our best to do what's right, go to church, love our enemies, read our Bible every day. But we go through a divorce, lose a job, a loved one dies, the list goes on and on. But we weren't guaranteed a perfect life, were we? Jesus even said in Matthew 8:20, "Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to rest his head." Following Christ in our journey of faith is going to be hard, but we can't go halfway in our faith. We have to be all in for God, even when the world seems like it's going against us. Take what Joshua says in Joshua 24:15. "Now fear the Lord and serve Him with all faithfulness." He doesn't say have faithfulness or until the going gets tough, or you don't have to have full faithfulness when you didn't get a great night's sleep last night. He says serve Him with all faithfulness, without any doubt, even in the midst of unfairness and injustice. And when you're doing all you can to follow God, and bad things just keep happening and happening, and you don't know what to do. So, when you don't know what to do, what happens to your story? Are you left in the front yard sulking because there's a party going on inside for your lost brother and not for you? Well, it didn't for me. Through lots of prayer, I got over the loss. Our team improved, and through lots of hard work, we're currently in first place. Whatever your circumstances, be all in for God, because God is all in for you. Like I said before, your journey of faith is going to be difficult, but don't fret. Remember that you are loved and forgiven through the sacrifice Jesus Christ made for us. And rejoice in your brother's achievements now, because God has an amazing celebration waiting for when you arrive home.